Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone present on that side. I again welcome each and everyone on the Live Physics VK channel. So, we are again gathered to continue our physics, which is the most important part of our life, as we all know that. And since we are dealing the class 11th topic, and the topic that we have done up to now, that was our motion. So in the previous lecture, we started our new chapter named as the motion in a straight line. We discussed some of the basic properties related to that, some of the basic terms all related to the motion. We know or we came to know what is the motion and how this motion can be studied by using the various small terms like distance, displacement, speed, velocity, acceleration. Okay, so in the previous lecture I have just only provided you the basic definitions of all, but related to that means all the students, those who are connected, means through the WhatsApp, and if you know want that assignment, so you can just send me that, sir, I want the assignment related to the motion, so I can provide you through the WhatsApp. Okay, so in that assignment we have some numericals related to the motion topic that we discussed. So up to here what we have made the formula, and the formula that we make, we will go to the numericals. So there are two numericals that I have taken or I have chosen to start this lecture, and then we will proceed to the further topics of the motion. But before going to the two numericals, I want to revise everything that we know about that. So what we came to know, that velocity of any body is always ds by dt, means rate of change of displacement. This is your, we can call this as a instantaneous velocity, means the velocity of a body at any particular time interval, means small change in displacement to the small change in time. Or if we recall, or if we say in terms of the mathematics, so we can say that what is the velocity? The differentiation of the displacement with respect to time. The differentiation that we have discussed in the mathematical tools part 2, जिसमें हम लोगों ने part 2 में study किया था, means previous to previous lecture, so you can go through that. But the velocity is the rate of change of displacement that we have discussed. Similarly, we also discussed the instantaneous acceleration. So what is instantaneous acceleration? So instantaneous acceleration is dv by dt, means the small change in velocity to the small change in the time. Okay, now the point that I want to discuss with you, प्लीज, जो अभी हम मुझे आप लोगों के साथ डिस्कस करना है बिफोर द न्यूमेरिकल, और यू कैन आल्सो नोट इट डाउन ऑल द फॉर्मूलाज, ऑलरेडी हम लोग लिख चुके हैं, बट प्लीज इट्स माय रिक्वेस्ट दैट यू विल अगेन मेंशन ऑल द फॉर्मूलाज, ताकि सो दैट वी कैन डू द न्यूमेरिकल एंड व्हाट इज द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ दीस फॉर्मूला, वो आपको बाय द एंड ऑफ दिस लेक्चर पता चल जाएगा. So let's start. Velocity, rate of change of displacement, acceleration, rate of change of velocity, instantaneous I am talking about now, means the differentiation of displacement. So I am categorizing the things into three manners. This is your displacement, the velocity and acceleration. So the process is simple. If I have a displacement, but if I want the displacement to be differentiated with respect to time, so we know that if we want any physical quantity to be differentiate with respect to any other quantity, जब भी हम लोग किसी भी quantity का differentiation चाहते हैं, so the was of the most important thing that we required, means that s should be function of the t. So s का differentiation करके अगर velocity निकालना है, तो definitely displacement should be function of time. That we will provide you in the numericals, और in the assignments आपको ये provided है. So the differentiation of displacement gives you velocity. So differentiation of displacement gives you velocity. Now velocity would be the function of time. So when you differentiate the displacement in terms with respect to time, तो आपको velocity मिलेगा, and that velocity equation is the function of the time. Now if the velocity is the function of time, and if you differentiate that velocity again with respect to time, it will give us the acceleration. So the differentiation of displacement gives the velocity, velocity differentiation gives the acceleration. Simple. Now if we want to do this in a reverse manner, means there is a one question जो मैं आपके साथ discuss करूँगा, this second one, but before in that question what is provided to us, we have the acceleration. Teacher has provided the acceleration and demanding for velocity or displacement. So we all know that if we want velocity but not from the displacement, we want the velocity from the acceleration. तो हमें velocity चाहिए but acceleration से. So if we want velocity from displacement, तो इसका मतलब हमें differentiation करना पड़ेगा, but इस बार हमें ऊपर जाना है. So we want to find out the velocity expression from the acceleration. इस बार acceleration से velocity बनाना है. Means we have to do against the differentiation, and the process which is the reverse of the differentiation is integration. So if you want velocity but we have acceleration, हमारे पास acceleration provided है, acceleration से velocity निकालना है, तो which mathematical operation we have to go? We have to go with integration. By the similar manner, if you want to calculate displacement but we have velocity, अगर हमें displacement चाहिए but हमारे पास velocity है, then we have to again go with the integration. So this is in a simple language I used to call personally, ये कोई मैथ फिजिक्स का कोई रूल नहीं है, कोई कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है, but I used to call it is the aid of the motion. Aid of the motion, ये मेरा देखने का नजरिया है, so आप इसे किसी भी तरीके से देख सकते हैं, but I used to call this aid of the motion. So this is your aid of the motion. Aid. This is making the aid structure. Aid. Displacement to velocity differentiation, velocity to acceleration differentiation, acceleration to velocity integration, velocity to displacement integration. Go with that. Clear? So before going to the numerical, the thing that I required, जो चीज मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप लोग starting में ही अपने पास mention करके रखें, the instantaneous velocity is displacement, rate of change of displacement, acceleration is dv by dt, and this is the aid जो आपको बताएगा that if we want any particular quantity and what is given to us, तो हम लोग whether we should go with differentiation or whether we should go with integration. But differentiation and integration has been already discussed. तो ये चीजें हो चुकी हैं. Done? So please note it down this expression form, and now let's start with the numerical. So the first numerical that we have in front of us on the board, तो एक पहला numerical जो हमारे सामने board पर है. So check this out, this numerical. So in this numerical what we have, a body covers a distance of x in a time t. So body is covering some distance x, so distance is being mentioned in the x in a time t in a given equation. So we have an equation, time is equal to root over x plus 3. This is the numerical that I have provided in the previous lecture as the assignment, so I am taking that numerical. Okay, and if you see the tagline of this numerical, so this numerical has been asked in the IIT mains. So it is itself was a question from the JEE mains. So I have, or we have chosen the numerical, and the rest of the numerical in the assignment are similar. Okay, so we have the time function of the x. तो हमारे पास एक रिलेशन है. He is asking find the displacement. Find the displacement. So he is asking the displacement when velocity is 0. Means हमें displacement निकालना है जब body का velocity 0 है. So for that, first of all we have to calculate the velocity, and we all know that velocity is equal to what? Rate of change of displacement. Here the displacement is being mentioned from the x symbol. So v is equal to dx by dt. So we have to do with that dx by dt. But dx by dt means the differentiation of displacement with respect to time. But this can be only possible. Displacement का differentiation करके with respect to time we can obtain the velocity. But ये differentiation तभी possible है when x is function of time. Clear? When displacement is function of time, अगर displacement time का function है means displacement depend upon the time, but in this equation time is depending upon the displacement. So here the time is a function of displacement, but we require displacement as a function of time. So first of all we have to make an equation for x. We have to make x is equal to something so that we can have x is a function of t. So for that, if we transfer the t on that side, so it would be root x is equal to t minus 3, and if we want x, so we have to square both the side. If we square both the side, it would be x is equal to t minus 3 whole square. If you want in this equation और फिर वापस शुरू करना चाहते हैं तो go with that, or if you want to open the bracket, it is your choice. It would be t square plus 9 minus 60. So now we have an equation for the x, means the equation for the displacement. So now x is a function of t, तो आप velocity निकाल सकते हैं. So thus instantaneous velocity. So what is the instantaneous velocity? V is equal to dx by dt. So d by dt. So what is the equation for x? Is t square plus 9 minus 60. Now we have to use the simple rule for the differentiation. So what are the rules for the differentiation? Since we have how many terms? We have 3 terms. So all the terms are going to be differentiated separately. So first term t square. So the differentiation of t square, the power would be in front, and t n minus 1. So nt minus 1 is the rule. So it would be 2t plus 9. So 9 is the individual constant. So what is the differentiation of the constant? It is 0 minus 60. So sign would be as it is. Since 6 is a constant but it is with a variable time, so that's why it would be negative. And what is the differentiation of t? It is 1. So what is the velocity equation that we are formed? Okay, presently we are continuing the question 1. Question 1 पे ही काम कर रहे हैं हम लोग. So what is the velocity equation we got? 2t minus 6. So this is the expression for the instantaneous velocity. But in this question, teacher is not asking for the velocity. What is the teacher is saying in the final line? He says find the displacement when the velocity is 0. So आपको displacement निकालना है तब जब velocity 0 था. So when velocity is 0, so take the velocity as a 0. So 0 is equal to 2t minus 6. So 2t is equal to 6, or t is equal to 3 seconds. So what we got? The velocity of a body would be 0 at a time of 3 seconds. Means 3 seconds पे body का velocity 0 होगा. और हमें displacement कब निकालना है? When the velocity is 0. So velocity is 0 at t is equal to 3 seconds. So we can say that teacher is asking find the displacement at t is equal to 3 seconds. So हमें displacement चाहिए when t is equal to 3 seconds. So what is the equation for displacement? Since displacement, what is the equation for displacement? X is equal to, we have t square positive 9 negative 60. This is the equation for displacement. और हमें displacement चाहिए, but कब? When velocity is 0. But velocity 0 कब है? When the time is 3 seconds. Means we want to calculate the displacement when time is equal to 3 seconds. So place the t is equal to 3. It would be 3 square plus 9 minus 6 into 3. It would be 9 plus 9 minus 18. It would be 0. So what is the displacement of the body when? What is the displacement of the body when the velocity is 0? It is your itself 0. So this is the numerical that we have discussed, and this is the question that has been asked in the IIT JEE Mains. That's why from the starting onwards I am saying whatever be the questions or whatever be the concept that we are discussing here, these are itself will be the concept for the any competitive exams that you are going to deal. Either you are going to face CBSE. So presently CBSE is also a competition. CBSE भी competition है. So most of the time we will take as a CBSE as a board. हम लोग competition में we always think about any paper which contains the objective question itself. We call them as a competitive exam. But please let me remind Beta, CBSE is itself a competition. जिसमें maximum number of the students means all the students from the all over the India are being participating. They are competing with each other to get the best percentage out of them. So the point is that you always treat your CBSE board also as a competition, because most of the time we always think NEET is the competition, JEE Main is the competition और हम लोग वहाँ पे focus रखते हैं और CBSE को as a lightly लेते हैं. Do not take any of the paper as a lightly. Every paper in future that you are going to attend is itself a competition. So CBSE, NEET, JEE Mains, everything contains only these basics. So यही आपके basics हैं. जितना हम practice करते जाएंगे, we are going to be very fond of. Clear? So this is your first question that we discussed. And please, if you want to note it down, your answer is that. If someone says, no sir, I am capable of doing my yourself, so please do not note it down, just only note down the question and start solve by yourself and you can compare your answer. Done? Okay. After dealing with the first question, now let's try to have the second question. So there are the purpose of choosing these two questions. So let's have the solution for the second question. So let's discuss the second question here. Now the second question is in the action. What is the second question is saying? The acceleration of the particle is given by A is equal to 3t square plus 2t plus 2. So what is the thing that has been provided? Acceleration. So in this question the acceleration is provided. 3t square plus 2t plus 2. If a particle starts from velocity is equal to 2 meter per second at t is equal to 0, means what are the condition is given? At t is equal to 0 second, the velocity of the body is 2 meter per second. Means when your time was 0 means when we just started. You can say the initial velocity. So when the t is equal to 0, the velocity is equal to 2 meter per second. Then find the velocity at t is equal to 2 second. So at time is equal to 2 second, what is the velocity of the body? That is the thing that we have to find. Means t is equal to 0 पे हमारा velocity 2 meter per second है, but t is equal to 0 पे 2 है. We have to find the velocity at t is equal to 2 second. But what thing has been given to us? Teacher ने हमें क्या provide किया है? Acceleration. So if you go with the 8 of the structure, हमारा 8 क्या था? This is the 8 of the motion. Displacement, velocity, acceleration. पहले नीचे आएंगे, फिर ऊपर जाएंगे. While we are doing step, जब आप सीढ़ियों से नीचे आ रहे हो, then it would be differentiation, और जब सीढ़ियों से ऊपर जा रहे हो, then it would be integration. Okay, because integration is the reverse of the differentiation. ये हम लोग already पहले देख भी चुके हैं, example भी किया है हम लोगों ने और we understood the concept. So what thing has been given to us? So acceleration is given to us. And what thing has been demanded in the question? Velocity is being demanded. So this is the given part and velocity is demanded. तो हमें कहाँ जाना पड़ेगा? Stairs में ऊपर या नीचे? So we have to go upside. हमें ऊपर जाना पड़ेगा. So we have to go acceleration to the velocity and go. Which mathematical operation we have to use? We have to use the what? Integration. So let's start with that. So the velocity is given by velocity. So the velocity is always being integration of what? Acceleration. Velocity is equal to integration of acceleration with respect to time. Acceleration is the differentiation of velocity with respect to time. Are you understanding the statement? Acceleration is equal to differentiation of velocity with respect to time, and velocity is the integration of acceleration with respect to time, because they are reverse process. So that's why we are applying this. So now we are going to do the integration. So integration What is the acceleration we have? 3t square plus 2t plus 2 with respect to time. Clear? So integration rule, since we have three different terms, so each term is going to integrate separately. So the first term 3t square, constant is as it is t square, means x power n, the rule is x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1, so it would be t power 2 plus 1 which is 3 divided by 2 plus 1 which is 3. Are you understanding that? Okay, so now next is 2t. 2 is a constant as it is. Integration of t is means that power of t is 1. So it would be t power 1 plus 1 which is 2 divided by 2 plus. Last is only 2 means the constant only. 2 into dt means every time what you are doing 3t square. If we are separating, what we are doing? We are doing 3t square dt. So we integrate it, its answer is this one. Then we integrate 2t dt, its answer is this one. Now the last is only 2 dt. The last answer is only 2 dt, and 2 is the constant, and what is the integration of dt? Only t. If you check out the rule, from the rule you can easily understand all the concept of the integration. Okay, I have done this is directly because we have done, or your all teachers has been performing this differentiation integration mostly, बहुत ज़्यादा बार किया है, so we can do this in a quick manner by skipping the step. But we also want from your side that you should practice integration and differentiation a lot so that you can do this in a direct manner. आप उसे directly कर रहे हैं, so वो step minimize हो जाएगा. And if you want to separate it, फिर करना चाहते हैं, it's your choice. But since we have done the integration of acceleration with respect to time, but this integration is not a proper well-defined integration. Means it is not a definite integral, it is indefinite integral, and in indefinite integral there is some constant with it. Okay, so after solving this would be, what is the velocity equation? T cube plus t square plus 2t plus c. So this is the equation for velocity. Now we have some condition which has been provided to us, and what is the condition? At t is equal to 0, v is equal to 2 meter per second. So now we will use t is equal to 0, v is equal to 2. So what is v? 2. But when v is 2, when t is equal to 0, so t is 0 cube plus 0 square plus 2 0 plus c. And after solving, what we got the value of? Constant. So what is the constant value that we got? 2. So what would be the new equation? So thus velocity would be v is equal to t cube plus t square plus 2t plus, and what is the constant value that we got? 2. So this is the newest, or you can say the final velocity equation, which also contains the value of the constant, because they have provided us some condition. Now at finally what he asked the velocity at t is equal to 2 seconds. Now we will solve. At t is equal to 2 seconds. So what is the velocity we form? T cube. So it would be 2 cube plus t square. 2 square plus 2 into t, which is 2, plus constant, which is again 2. So velocity would be 2 cube, 2, 4, 8, plus 2 square, 4, plus 4, plus 2. And after solving that, what have we got? 8 plus 2, 10, plus 14, plus 4, 18. So what is the velocity of the body at t is equal to 2 seconds? The velocity of the body at t is equal to 2 seconds is 18 meter per second. But for this question, teacher has provided the acceleration. So you can say this is the reverse concept, or the numerical that we discuss of a reverse. So the first numerical where we go from up to down, displacement to velocity to acceleration. Here we have the something जो हम लोग वापस कर सकते हैं. Okay, if I want to modify this question, here I provided the acceleration. If I ask you calculate the displacement, so from acceleration, how we can calculate the velocity? By integrating. Now we have the velocity equation. Now we have the velocity equation. Now can you suggest me? Can you not? This is the thing that has been not asked in the numerical, but I am asking you. Now can you suggest me how we can obtain the displacement from the velocity? So you all know that from the velocity we have to go to the displacement. So according to that 8 of the motion, we have to go with integration. So if we integrate this velocity with respect to time, we get the displacement. Clear? So this is the numerical from which we started this lecture, and at the end of this lecture we will only discuss one of the most important thing that has been related to the motion, and that thing is equations of the motion. Remember? But before that, if you want to note it down, please note it down your second question. Please note the second question in your notebook. All the questions that we are discussing here, all the questions should be done in your fair notebook. And the rest of the assignment that I am providing, please make, मैंने पहले भी mention किया, please collect or have your separate assignment notebook so that आप लोग वहाँ पे gathering करते हैं. Clear up? Okay. Done? Now, since we have discussed about the numericals related to the topics that we discussed in the previous, and now we will start with the one of the most important thing of the motion, or you can say the heart of the motion are equations of the motion, and you are familiar with that. So what we are going to study in a theoretical manner, equations of motions. So after dealing with the numerical, the last thing that I want to deal in this lecture, the theoretical concept, is equations of motion. Okay, before starting, since we are going to deduce the expression for the equation of motion, but there are the one or two things that I want to clarify. I know before just hearing the name equation of motion, or before going with the derivation, you understood the concept, or you understood the formula, which formula that I am talking about. So let me clear at the starting. So how many equations of motion we have generally? We have three equations of motion. First, V is equal to U plus AT. Third, S is equal to UT plus half AT square. And the last one is V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. So these are the three equations of motions जो हम लोग already पढ़ चुके हैं from the 9th class. But we obtain these expressions, we derive these expressions in the 9th class by the different technique. And those techniques were by using the graphical method or by using the general concept. So here we are going to do the same thing. We are going to deduce all the three equations of motion, but neither using the graph or neither using the standard deviation. We are going to derive all the equation by using the calculus method. So the thing that is the part of our syllabus means now we are going to derive all the three equations of motion, you know that, but by using calculus method. No graphical, कोई graphical नहीं, बस calculus method. And calculus word means by using the concept of differentiation and by using the concept of integration. Means by using the differentiation and integration, we have to utilize or we have to obtain all the three equations of motions. Done? Okay, let's start with that. Before going with all the three equations of motion, deriving that, there is some small story regarding the expression that I want to start here. Let's suppose we have a body. So this is a story type structure. So I am telling you a simple story. Let's suppose we have a body which is initially at a point A. So what is A? So A is our initial position. What is A? This is our initial position. So let me or please help me about various parameters about initial position. Means हमारा vehicle A से start हुआ. So if it is initial position, what is your initial time? What is your initial time? So initial word means starting. So we all know that whenever we start a motion, जब भी हम कभी motion को start करते हैं, we say, okay, yes, by looking at the clock we say, okay, car start from A point. So when we say car start from A point, at that time or at that point, we will consider as time as a zero. We always consider that everything which is started from the zero, हम उसे zero से start करते हुए लेके जाते हैं for a general concept. Okay, so what is the initial time we have? Zero. Okay, now similarly initial displacement, let's suppose the point from where we started, imagine that जिस point से हम लोगों ने अपने आप को शुरुआत किया था, that point is our origin. यही हमारा origin है, यही हमारा starting point है, and the coordinates of the origin is zero. So now we are considering the displacement as a zero, initial displacement. And let's suppose the initial velocity of the vehicle is small u. So let's suppose the initial velocity is small u. Okay, if the teacher mentioned that a body starts from rest, if teacher uses this word, so you all know that if it starts from the rest, then we will take u as a zero. And this body is being get started from the initial point. ये body A से start हुआ. So your car started from the A point with initial time 0, with initial displacement 0, with initial velocity u, and with constant acceleration. So body is moving with constant acceleration. So body constant acceleration से move कर रहा है. So acceleration is constant. Okay. Now let's suppose after some time the body reaches to the point B. So now the body reaches to the final position. So this is our which position? Final. So this was initial and this is the final state. So let's suppose after reaching the final position, so the final time is t. So t is the amount of time taken by the body from A to B. Imagine that. Let's suppose the final displacement, the displacement covered by the body is S. So from A to B, let's suppose the body covered the S displacement, and since it is accelerated motion, means the body is accelerating. And what is acceleration? Rate of change in velocity. So definitely if the body is accelerating, the velocity is going to change. Let's suppose our final velocity is v. So this is the small story about a car. ये एक छोटे से कार की स्टोरी है. A car which started from the A and which finally reaches to the B. So एक कार थी जो A से स्टार्ट हुई और B तक पहुंची, जिसने 0 से लेके t टाइम को चेंज किया A to B, डिस्प्लेसमेंट 0 से लेके s चेंज किया और वेलोसिटी को u से लेके v तक चेंज किया. And what you can say about the acceleration? Acceleration is constant. So we are dealing under this condition. हम लोग इन conditions पे काम कर रहे हैं. And if we are dealing in this condition, so what is the purpose of telling this story? First of all, it will clear the frame. ये पहली बात तो frame clear करेगा कि हम लोग कैसे काम करने वाले by using the calculus method. Number two, one thing that we all know about the equations of motion. हम लोग सारे equation of motions को जानते हैं. So all the three equation of motion, v is equal to u plus at, s is equal to ut plus half at square, and v square negative u square is equal to 2as. So all the three equation of motion from the 9th class, if you recall, so all the three equation of motion has a condition that all these three equation of motion can only be applicable they can only be applicable when the acceleration is constant, or you can say they are only applicable for the constant accelerated motion. If your acceleration is non-constant, if body is moving with non-uniform acceleration, in that case हमारे इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशंस वर्क नहीं करेंगे. तो हमें ये भी समझना पड़ेगा हमारे इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन कब काम करते हैं. तो हम लोगों ने वो याद तो है, बट हमें उसकी कंडीशंस को क्लैरिफाई रखना पड़ेगा. क्लियर है? सो टाइम changing from 0 to t, displacement from 0 to s, and initial velocity from 0 to u to v, and acceleration is constant. And this story holds true for all the three equation of motion. तो ये जो diagram है, ये जो given data है, or you can say the language we have, this holds true for all the three equation of motion. ये तीनों के लिए applied है, for first, for second, for third. So we are not going to write this story again and again for everyone. तो अभी तो हम तीनों एक साथ करेंगे, तो हम इसमें बार बार नहीं लिखेंगे. बट इन द एग्जामिनेशन इफ द टीचर इज आस्किंग टू डिराइव द सेकंड इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन, तो आपको तो मेंशन करना पड़ेगा ना, क्योंकि इन एग्जामिनेशन यू हैव टू परफॉर्म ओनली वन इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन. इफ ही आस्क टू डिराइव टू इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन, लेट्स सपोज द क्वेश्चन इज ऑफ लार्ज मार्क्स, ज्यादा नंबर का 5 मार्क्स न्यूमेरिकल, जिसमें आपसे दो इक्वेशन डिराइव करने को पूछे, तो देन इन दैट केस राइट ओनली वंस. मतलब एक बार लिखना है, एक बार पूछा तो भी एक बार, दो बार दो इक्वेशन पूछे तो भी एक बार, और ऑल द थ्रीज पूछे हैं तो भी वन टाइम ही मेंशन कीजिए, क्योंकि एक बार ही स्टोरी यही चलने वाला है. तो एटलीस्ट इन योर फेयर नोटबुक यू विल मेंशन एट वंस. ओके, नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द फर्स्ट इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन. सो आई एम स्टार्टिंग विद फर्स्ट इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन. ओके, this is been very much interesting thing that this is the only derivation जो आप करने जा रहे हो by using the calculus method, and you know your answer already before doing that from the previous class. And that is the advantage जो मैं आपसे starting में आपसे demand किया था, that please revise those 9th class motion topic. तो इसलिए ये एक ऐसी चीज है जिसको आप करने से पहले ही आंसर जानते हैं कि इक्वेशन क्या आने वाला है. So you have to just only do the procedure. So let's start with that. So for first equation of motion, since instantaneous acceleration, so what is instantaneous acceleration? dv by dt. Rate of change of velocity is known as instantaneous acceleration. Or what is dv from here? If we transfer dt here, it would be ad. This is our equation number 1, that dv means change in velocity is equal to acceleration into time. So now what we are going to do, check out the procedure. Integrate both sides with limit. Now check this out. What we are going to do, we are going to integrate, we are going to apply the integration mathematical tool on both the side, and you all know that if we apply any of the mathematical operation, but if we apply that operation on both the side, it does not affect the equality of that equation. If you add 2 on both the side, तो equation वही रहेगा, उसकी equality वही रहेगी. If we subtract 2, but if we do this operation on both the side, similarly multiplication, division. और मैंने जब आपसे बात किया था तो मैंने कहा था these are also like the mathematical operation. So differentiation, integration भी एक mathematical operation ही है. जैसे हम addition, subtraction पढ़ते हैं, so they are also like the mathematical operation. So let us apply the integration operation on both the side. dv integration of a dt. Clear? So what is here dv? dv stands for change in velocity. Now integration हम लोग कर सकते हैं, but since we are applying the first equation of motion, or we are going to study the motion of the body from a to b, हम body को केवल a से b पढ़ रहे हैं. So it means we are limited. हम लोग limited हैं. कहां से कहां पढ़ने में? A से लेके B तक पढ़ने में limited है. We are limited to that. So if we are limited to that, तो इसका मतलब हमारे पास condition है. So here, what is changing? Velocity. So velocity is changing from where to where? U to V. So the limits of the velocity would be U to V. Initial condition and upper is final. कहाँ से कहाँ तक change हो रहे हैं? Similarly, what is changing on the right hand side? Acceleration, which is constant. We all know that since we are working on a constant accelerated motion. And dt means change in time, and time is changing from a to b. Time is changing from 0 to t. So we are going to integrate, but with the limit. And what is the meaning of with the limit? It is definite integration. Means there would be no constant after solving. So dv, integration of dv is v, and limit is u to v. Acceleration is constant, तो बाहर आ जाएगा, and integration of dt is the t from 0 to t. So here we have only solved the integration. Let us solve the what? Placing the limit. And how to solve the limit? First of all, we will replace the v by the v. हम यहाँ पे इसको replace करते हैं. v को v से replace करना है, multiply नहीं करना है. This is the point. जब हम t का वैल्यू रखते हैं 2 सेकेंड, तो t की जगह पे 2 रखना है. It is the method of placing the value. So v is going to replace by the v, so it will remain the v. Upper limit minus lower limit. Now the v is going to replace by the u, so it would be v minus u. So upper limit minus lower limit is equal to a. Now t is going to replace by the t, it would be t itself, minus t is going to replace by the 0, it would be 0. So what is left in? V minus u is equal to at, or v is equal to u plus a into t. And here this is our first equation of motion. Clear? So here we derived our first equation of motion. V is equal to u plus at, means final velocity is equal to initial velocity plus acceleration into time taken. But we use this method, we use the calculus method, we use the integration concept, we use the definition of instantaneous, which include the differentiation concept. We use the calculus method to derive. So here we have the first equation of motion. So please, by pausing the video, first of all note it down the whole storyline, and now then your first equation of motion. Done? Okay. Now I am going to rub it because this storyline is going to continue. So hope आपके दिमाग में ये रहेगा, तो मैं इसे बार-बार नहीं लिख रहा हूँ, तो हम इसे याद रखेंगे that which of the parameter is changing and from where to where. Done? Now, since we have done the first equation of motion, so let us try second equation of motion. So after this expression, we are going to do second equation of motion. So we will start the second equation of motion from instantaneous velocity. The first equation of motion was start from the definition of acceleration, because we know that हमें यहाँ पे acceleration चाहिए और velocity चाहिए. But second equation of motion, you know the answer. Answer is s is equal to ut plus half at square. So what we required? We required displacement. And if we require displacement, तो हमें velocity के पास जाना पड़ेगा. And what is the instantaneous velocity? V is equal to ds by dt. So from here, what is ds? It is equal to v dt. But since we know that v is equal to u plus at by first equation, since the first equation has been derived, since पहला equation derived हो चुका है, and if the first has been derived, so we can use the value of the final velocity or v from the first equation. So first आया है तभी second आएगा. So first of all you have to do that. So we are using the first equation. So what would be the ds is equal to v. What is the value of v? U plus at into dt. And if you open the bracket, so ds would be u dt plus at dt. Clear? So we have done some little bit extra thing. We use the definition of instantaneous velocity, and then we use the first equation of motion. Now do the same thing. What? Integrate both sides with limit. So integrate both the side with limits. बिकॉज वी नो द लिमिट, क्योंकि हमें बॉडी को केवल a से लेके b तक लेके जाना है. So integration of ds is equal to, left side we have the two terms, so both our term are going to integrate separately, u dt plus at dt. Now we have to apply the limit क्योंकि हमें मालूम है. What is ds stands for? ds stands for small change in displacement. And according to our story, though मैंने अभी रब कर दिया, but you have been noted, आपने नोट कर लिया होगा, दिमाग में भी है, that displacement is changing from 0 to s. Initial displacement was considered as a 0 and final was s. u, your initial velocity यानी starting की velocity तो fix होगी जितने से आपने start किया, but what is changing here? Time is changing from 0 to t. Similarly, a stands for acceleration and t is the time which is variable, which is also changing from 0 to t. That is the advantage of writing that story line. उस story line को लिखने का ये फायदा है कि हमें limit clear हो जाती है. Now solve. Integration of ds is the s and limit is 0 to s. What is u? Initial velocity, which is constant, would be as it is, and integration of dt would be only t from 0 to t. A is the acceleration जो कि constant है, तो वो तो आ जाएगा integration से बाहर. But what left? T dt. T dt. So the integration of only dt is t. क्योंकि हम लोगों ने लिखा था integration of dx is x. Similarly, only dx का x rule में है. But यहाँ पे t dt. So what is the power of t? 1. So what is the rule? It would be t power n. n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. And the limit is 0. Now solve the limit. So how to solve the limit? Upper limit minus lower limit. So we will replace the s with the s. So it would be s minus 0. u, t is going to replace with the t. So t minus 0 plus a. This 2 is a constant, so it would be out. t is replaced by the t. t को t के साथ रिप्लेस करना है, बाकी अगर पैरामीटर वो स्क्वायर है, क्यूब है या पावर 1 है, as it is. So t is replaced by the t, so it would be t square minus t is replaced by the 0 and it would become 0 square and the square of the 0 is itself 0. So s minus 0 s, t minus 0 t, ut plus 1 by 2 a, t square minus 0 t square. And this is our second equation of motion. What? S is equal to ut plus half a t square. But the second equation of motion again derived by using the calculus concept. Some concept of differentiation, some concept of integration, by using the concept of the first equation जो हम लोगों ने derive. Then with the second, now in the similar manner we are going to approach with the third. But first of all, note it down the first and the second. Done? Okay. Now, after solving the first equation motion and the second equation of motion, let's try to complete our final third equation of motion. Okay, presently I am saying this as a final. After some time we will discuss some more thing related to that. Third equation of motion. Let's start. Since instantaneous acceleration. So the point I think अब आपको clear हो गया होगा. For first equation of motion, we have to use the definition of instantaneous acceleration, a is equal to dv by dt. For second equation of motion, we have to use what? We have to use the instantaneous velocity. And for third, we are again using the help of instantaneous acceleration, which is what? dv by dt. But here we have to do something exception. थोड़ा सा exception करते हैं. What would be happen if I multiply with the ds and if I divide with the ds? We are using the definition of instantaneous acceleration, but what extra thing that we are doing in this step is we are multiplying and we are dividing with the ds. And as I told you कि अगर हम लोग वो सेम ऑपरेशन करते हैं, मल्टीप्लाई एंड डिवाइड बोथ द थिंग्स एट अ सेम टाइम, एक ही चीज से सो इक्वालिटी पे कोई असर नहीं होगा, बट वी आर डूइंग दिस व्हाई, चेक दिस आउट. सो a, okay, in the denominator what we have, ds and dt. So replace the position of both of them. So what we have, dv by ds. So I am writing ds in front into this ds is as it is and I am writing dt on the back side. I think ये भी आपकी इक्वालिटी पे कोई असर नहीं करेगा, whether we write a into b or a into b or whether we write b into a, it would be as it is. Now check this out. What is that? ds by dt, rate of change of displacement. It is velocity. And so what we have, a, so ds by dt is velocity. This dv is as it is and this ds is as it is. And now replace this ds on the left hand side. So what would be, ds into a, or you can say a ds is equal to vd. Am I clear with the first form? We multiply and divide with the ds, then replace the position, means थोड़ा आगे पीछे किया, but since we all know that ds by dt is equal to instantaneous velocity. Now what we are going to do, we are going to integrate. So integrate both sides with what? Limits. So let's integrate both the side with the limit. So it would be a ds limit vd. So on the left side what we have, acceleration which is constant from the starting. What is ds? Change in displacement, and displacement was changing from where to where? 0 to s. I think अब तो clear हो चुका है. v, velocity, what is changing here? dv, which is also changing from u to v. So velocity is changing from u to v and displacement is changing from 0 to s. Let's solve. What is a? Acceleration which is constant, तो वो तो आ गया बाहर, and integration of ds is s 0 to s. Now here v stands for instantaneous velocity and it is not constant. Velocity constant नहीं है, so it would be integrated. So v dv, what is the power of v? 1. So apply the rule of power, v power 1. So it would be v1 plus 1 means 2 divided by 2 from u to v. Now solve the limit, please. A limit s replaced with the s minus s replaced with the 0, 0. Now v is going to replace with the v, so it would be v square by 2 minus v is going to replace with the u. तो हमें v को u से रिप्लेस करना है, बाकी अदर चीजों को एज इट इज रखना है. इफ इट इज समथिंग पावर, इफ इट इज समथिंग इन डिनोमिनेटर, आपको वो छेड़ना नहीं है, यू डू नॉट हैव टू टच इट. हमें बस v को u से रिप्लेस करना है एंड इट वुड बी u square by 2. So what would be LCM? S minus 0, as is equal to 2 v square minus u square, and we'll transfer here, so it would become 2as is equal to v square minus u square. And this is our third equation of motion, that v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Clear? So here in this lecture we discuss about the application of calculus. जो हम लोगों ने डिफरेंशिएशन और इंटीग्रेशन किया उसके न्यूमेरिकल्स तो हम लोगों ने अभी देखे. एट द स्टार्टिंग हमने न्यूमेरिकल देखे जो मैंने आपको असाइनमेंट में दिए थे. प्लीज सॉल्व देम. अगर उनमें कोई डाउट है प्लीज डू नॉट हेजिटेट. सो मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स आर आस्किंग, सो फ्रीक्वेंटली लोग पूछ रहे हैं, बट इफ आई मेंशन द कंडीशन सो ओनली दोस सेलेक्टेड स्टूडेंट्स के ही डाउट आ रहे हैं. बाकियों के पूछते हैं तो दे से सर ओके वी आर ओके विद दैट. सो इफ यू आर ओके then also please comment, sir, I have completed my assignment, I have completed the lecture. Please mention it so that we teacher, अभी हम लोगों के बीच में वो face to face connection नहीं है, but हमें एक satisfactory aspect मिलेगा, या definitely you are working in a seriously manner. Because अभी भी नहीं तो फिर कभी नहीं. Because if we lack here, अगर हम यहीं से lack यानी यहीं से रेस में पीछे होने शुरू हो गए तो आप रेस में पीछे ही जाओगे. It is not something like a Superman और कोई ऐसी स्टोरी कि आप स्टार्टिंग में तो बहुत स्लो भाग रहे हैं, आप ये सोच रहे हो कि लास्ट का जब लैप आएगा ना, उस टाइम मैं अपने आप को बहुत स्पीड में बढ़ा लूंगा। आपको स्टार्टिंग से ही कंपटीशन में आगे रहना है, उनसे लड़ते रहना है, उनके बराबर और उनसे आगे चलना है। एंड एज आई मेंशन, सीबीएसई इज आल्सो लाइक अ कंपटीशन, और किसी भी कंपटीशन में चलना है तो बराबर तो लड़ना पड़ेगा। सो फ्रॉम द स्टार्टिंग ऑनवर्ड्स, अगेन रिक्वेस्टिंग टू ईच एंड एवरीवन, प्लीज हरी अप, डू नॉट लेफ्ट एनी लेक्चर, किसी लेक्चर को मत कीजिए लेफ्ट। यू हैव सब्सक्राइब द चैनल, अगर किसी ने नहीं किया तो सब्सक्राइब रखिए, बिकॉज एज सून एज द वीडियो इज बीन अपलोडेड यू विल गेट द नोटिफिकेशन फॉर दैट। और जैसे ही आपको नोटिफिकेशन मिल जाए, अपना टाइम शेड्यूल बना के उस पर काम करना शुरू कर दो। ये मत सोचो चलो कल संडे है उसके बाद करेंगे, प्लीज जैसे ही मिल जाए काम शुरू कर दो। दिस टाइम संडे, मंडे, ट्यूसडे, वेडनेसडे सब एक जैसा है, अब कोई संडे नहीं। मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स एंड वी टीचर, हम भी भूल जाते हैं कि वेदर इट इज गोइंग मंडे और वेदर इट इज गोइंग संडे। सो सारे दिन एक जैसे हैं अभी तो प्लीज डू नॉट गो विद दैट डिले पार्ट, फ्रीक्वेंटली वर्क कीजिए। एनी डाउट प्लीज आस्क मी, एंड दिस इज आवर थर्ड इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन। Now, so up to this lecture, this is the only part. So with that lecture, with this lecture and on the basis of lecture, what we have to do, now we have just only numerical things left in this chapter. In this chapter, correctly, आपने सही सुना, हम लोग इस चैप्टर में केवल अब न्यूमेरिकल्स पे ही फोकस करेंगे ज्यादा। So the topics that have been left is, जो अभी कुछ चीजें बाकी हैं। So as I mentioned कि थर्ड इक्वेशन, but there is one more, फोर्थ इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन, वो हम लोग नेक्स्ट वीडियो में चेकआउट करेंगे। We will do some graphical concept, हम अपने ग्राफ रिवाइज करेंगे, but as usual if you revise your graph from the 10th class, sorry 9th class, तो वो भी आपके लिए बहुत आसान हो जाने वाला है। Okay, and we will do the some numericals related to the graph. So we have to do the numericals, but the numericals will be provided as the assignment. नेक्स्ट वीडियो में कुछ न्यूमेरिकल्स डिस्कस करेंगे, असाइनमेंट आप लोगों तक पहुंच जाएगी, बट बिफोर दैट प्लीज कंप्लीट अप टू ऑल द थ्री इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन शुड बी प्रैक्टिस, क्योंकि ये आपके बोर्ड में आते ही आते हैं। ओके, एंड हाउ टू यूज दैट, इनसे न्यूमेरिकल कैसे आते हैं मुझे बताने की जरूरत नहीं है। सिमिलरली लाइक द 9th क्लास, जैसे 9th के न्यूमेरिकल होते थे वैसे ही। ओके, सो वी विल डू दैट और वी कैन डू दैट। सो प्लीज कंप्लीट ऑल द थ्री इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन, practice with them, do solve the previous assignment, and for any doubt please I am again saying ask. Thank you very much, please note it down.